Welcome at this evening yoga practice. Wind your way down onto the mat. I'm going to use a cushion for a second here. If you have a block, that's fine too. And also make sure that for this we have a block ready. And nice is also to have a little blanket for Savasana later. So if you want to put pause and get some things, feel free. And then. So when you have everything ready, from seated down, make sure that your sit bones are making a good contact. You can keep the spine long, having the double S curve in here. Having the chest open enough. Having the back of the spine long. Chin slightly tucked in. Hand palms are just onto the legs or onto the knees. And we're going to do from here. Closing the eyes for a moment to land onto your mat. Starting with your Ujjayi breath. This yoga practice is focused on the solar plexus chakra. The chakra that is there for willpower. It's the engine behind ideas. Willpower is something that nowadays is a really important part of our lives. To follow guidelines, willpower to keeping the hands washed, keeping everything clean. Willpower to not indulge in things because you are often alone. Less social contact. Willpower to keep you going in this world. And gently open your eyes. Keep having the Ujjayi breath. And then at first, if possible, remove the cushion or the block, or see, if not, I'll just demonstrate it also like that. We're going to have our hands resting in front of us on the fingertips, keeping the spine long. We're going from here, we're going to really let go of all the air. We're going to force it out of our body. Everything that had happened to us today is going to be literally out. So we're going to keep the spine neutral on an in-breath, and on an exhale we're going to round the spine from the cat pose. And literally letting go of everything. So when you're here, let go of the air where you are in your cycle. And follow us on the inhale, keeping the spine straight. Feeling up the lower belly, the middle, front of the lungs, back of the lungs, all the way. And then exhale, start by rounding, emptying the top of the lungs. Middle belly, the lower belly. So there's no more air left. And even then, press out a little bit more. Inhale, straight spine. Fill up the lower part of the belly. The middle part. The lungs, the front of the lungs. But also the back of the lungs. Think of it as a balloon. Exhale, start by rounding the spine. Start by looking down again. Emptying the lungs, the belly, all the way down. So there's no air left. And then even exhale a bit more. Inhale, straight spine, last round. Exhale, lower, emptying the lower part, middle part, lungs, There's nothing left. Inhale, straight spine. Walk your hands back and maybe gently move the head from left to right. And I'm going to have the hands intertwined behind the back. And you're going to roll your shoulders back and you open the chest and see if there's space, whether it is that your hand palms are touching or it's just the fingers holding. If there's space to have that grip pulled down slightly towards the mat, because you're opening up your chest here, stretching the front of your shoulders, stretching the front of the body. You can see if there's space to lift up the head. Keep on breathing here. Filling all up with air. Fresh energy for the night. Cleansed energy for the night. And then first let go of the fingers. Bring the head back. Shake out the shoulders a little bit. Remove that what it was that you're seated on. Place the feet flat onto the mat. You're going to have the hands hold on to the knees, and then we're going to do that once more, these cat cows. So we're going to do wherever you are in your cycle of breath, let it go, keeping the spine neutral, and then on an inhale, we're going to lift up the chest. Start by looking up, and you feel that you're moving towards the front of the sit bones. Exhale, rounding the spine. You start looking down, and you feel the body weight is shifting to the back of the sit bones. Inhale, lifting, look up, keep the feet engaged, the foot soles stay onto the mat. Exhale, round. One last circle. Inhale. Look up, keep the knees as wide as the hips are. Exhale. Now, make yourself today standing position. How you do that is your choice. Let's start with the moon salutations here. So we're going to have the feet next to one another. The big toes are touching. We're going to have the big toes are touching. We're going to have on an inhale, lift the arms via the side. Have the fingers intertwined. Straighten out the spine, shoulders are low. Exhale, move the body, the hands towards the right, stretching the left side of the body, left foot stays engaged into the mat. Inhale to come back to the center. Exhale, stretch out the other side of your body. And then with your left hand, you can give some extra pulling power by pulling out the right hand towards the left. Inhale. Come back to neutral. Exhale, make a big step with the left foot outwards. Toes going to be pointed outwards. Exhale, bend the knees in the direction of the toes. Bend the elbows and have them next to the ears. 90 degree. We are in a goddess pose. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, straighten the legs. Exhale, stay the left heel pivoting. Toes are turning inwards. Inhale, lift up both arms parallel to the floor. Exhale, the right hand is going to go downwards into the direction of the right shin, right inside of the ankle, right leg. And then going to be inhale, the left hand as if you are a flower and the leaf comes up and you pull up, you open up the torso. It's possible, look into the direction of your left hand and look in front. Inhale here once. Exhale, look at your big toe of the right foot. Move the torso up. Bring the hands down. Twist the hips towards the front of the mat. Have both feet in the same direction. Inhale, lift up your arms. Exhale, make a forward fold. So looking at the toe, big toe of your right foot. Keeping the spine long. Fingers are maybe resting onto the mat, onto the shin. Exhale, step the left foot a little bit back and then bring the left knee flat onto the mat for a low lunge. Flatten the left foot. Inhale, lift up the arms. Exhale, lower the hands on the inside of the right foot. Come to the toes of the right foot and then twist yourself towards the left side of the mat. And then you're going to come onto the heel of the left foot. Inhale here. Exhale here. Inhale. Move yourself to the other end. Exhale here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Going to make the lunge on this end. So you're going to come into the right knee. Flat the right foot. Exhale here. Come into your lunge. Feel that stretch on the front of the right hip. Inhale, lift up your arms via the front. Exhale, lower them. Ground the toes of the right foot. And then come, lift the right knee. Make the step with the right foot to make the length between both feet just about what your leg is. Inhale, lift up your arms, come up via the front. Have both hips pointed towards the short side of the mat. Exhale, make a forward fold into the direction of the left foot. Inhale, come up with a straight spine, with straight arms. Exhale, bring your hands onto your hips. Come into the heel of the left foot and pivot then with the toes slightly pointing out. Make the step just a little wider. Inhale, lift up both arms. Exhale, the left hand's gonna go downwards into the direction of the left arm, left ankle. Inhale, roll your right shoulder back and open. Start by extending that right hand. Look in front or in the direction of your right hand. Breathe here. One last cycle of breath here. Exhale, bring that right hand back towards the front. Look into the toe of the left foot. Place both hands onto hips. Inhale, come up with a straight spine. Turn out the toes of both feet. Inhale, bring them parallel. Exhale, bend the knees in the direction of the toes. Bend the elbows. Keep them in a 90 angle degree. In line with your shoulders. Look at them. Where are they? Inhale, straighten both legs. Lower the arms. Exhale, make a big step with the right foot towards the left side of the mat. Big toes are touching. Inhale, lift up the arms. Exhale, first make now the twist towards the right. So you're stretching the left side. Inhale back into the center. Exhale to the other end. Inhale, come back. Let go of the hands. Turn yourself so that you're on the back of the mat, looking at the front. Inhale to lift up your arms. Exhale to only lower your hands. Let them intertwine behind your back. Stretch them out. Exhale here. Inhale, roll the shoulders even more open. Exhale, the hands pull you gently down. You're opening up the front. Inhale, let gently go of your hands. And then from here we're going to make a forward fold, but we're going to use either, if you have two blocks, or maybe a cushion, or maybe just a big book, that can also work. If you want to stand on it, we're going to ask a little bit of our balance, but more so, we're going to use the gravity that we can now feel when it gets really hard to touch the mat. So either you pick something or you come standing onto something right now. You're going to use your inhale to lift up your arms wide up front. And then exhale, you're going to make a forward fold and then bend the knees. And make sure that first the torso is resting comfortably onto the knees. The big toes are touching. And then if there's space, see where you can start by straighten the legs whilst hanging in your forward fold. Stretching the back of your legs. Nice, lengthen that group of muscles when you are often seated down. And then bring your hands onto your hips on an inhale. Slowly and with ease, come up with a straight spine. Come off to the cushion onto the mat. Come seated down with your legs stretched out in front of you. Remove your sit flash for a second. Have the legs engaged. Have the feet flexed. And then you're going to do again the cactus arm. So on an inhale, lift up the arms. Bend the elbows. Bring them down. And on the exhale, we're going to twist the torso towards the left. And then you're going to lower yourself. So you're going to come all the way down, the hands first. Inhale, come slightly a little bit up. Exhale, lower your torso down. So you're going to say good night to the earth. Keeping the legs engaged. Inhale to come halfway up. Exhale, bend the elbows, direction of the back. Looking down. Inhale, come back up. Lift up the hands off the mat. Bring them back into cactus arms. Exhale here. Inhale here. Exhale, twist now to the right side, lowering the torso. And then first have the hands to touch onto the floor. And then lower the rest of the body. Keeping the legs engaged, feet are flexed. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale to lower. This pose is called the breathing of the earth. I'm going to say good night. Inhale, come back up. Let go of the floor with your hands. Lower the arms. Bring them all the way down. And then come lying down onto your back. Wrap your shoulders rolled back. The eyes closed. The muscle between your eyes, the skin relaxed. Your jaw is slightly open. Hand palms are facing up. If you now the little blanket nearby, it's just nice to have it. It's a little sample before we go to bed. Come up for a second to bring it back. Come back to your normal breathing. It's nice to maybe let go of everything that happened through the day with the sound of and inhale through the nose. And the exhale, everything that happened today, let it go. Almost done. When you're ready, start by tingling the fingers, movement, the toes, head is rolled from left to right. Stretching out the arms overhead, making a long body stretch. Breathing down. Making sure that every part of your body had some energy and then some relaxation. Come to the left side of the body, place the hand in front of your heart. Inhale to lift yourself up, keeping the eyes closed. Having your nice little blanket wrapped around your legs, if you were using one, placing the hands on top against each other in front of your heart. Opening up your eyes, thank you for joining. I hope you have a good night's sleep and I hope to see you again soon. Namaste.